Many moons ago, Varendia was once a sprawling mass of land with bountiful resources, inhabited by both Vanai and man. The Vanai, relentless and greedy in their quest for knowledge, drew upon these resources to experiment with powers far beyond their understanding. Angered by their arrogance, the gods banished them and shattered Varendia into pieces, marring each with a different curse. Vanai faded from history, and man was left to inherit the punishment. Centuries of chaos and fright ensued, and from the darkness, heroes were forged. You are one of the few willing to brave the unforgiving threats of each region in search of a cure for Varendia's curses. Your adventure begins in Westmire, a region slowly crumbling under the rift, an unholy gateway to the Nether Realm. You will need to challenge and defeat the Rift Lord to purge Westmire of its curse. Should you survive, remember that it's just the first of many cursed regions. Your quest is far from over. Your journey will be fraught with peril, but you will have might and magic on your side. The nights will be cold, but your trusted companions will keep you warm. Your enemies will be strong, but in time, you can grow stronger. Now, gather your wits and steel your courage. Your Gordian quest is about to begin.
Alright guys, hopefully that didn't deafen you. I definitely went in beforehand and lowered all the volume, but still was quite loud, even to me. So hopefully that was all good. Guys, we're here taking a look at a new game, Gordian Quest. It's in early access. It's a game that I saw someone else play on YouTube, and I was like, man, this is right up my alley. I get a little tired with constantly playing early access games. I want to just play a finished product. But I am thankful that, you know, due to the early access, sometimes games come out with better quality than they otherwise might have. So there's some give and take there. But let me just give you guys the specifics on the game real quick. That way you can find it on your own if you'd like. It's on Steam. It's developed by Mixed Realms and Swagsoft Holdings, and published by Mixed Realms and Coconut Island Games. It's described as an epic roguelike adventure that combines the best elements of deck building, tactical combat, and strategic decision making. Alright. So it's got some RPG elements, it's got some deck building elements, think Slay the Spire in terms of that. But it also has some kind of movement, tile-based stuff. We're going to get into it. Let's just go ahead and start a new campaign. Do we do the prologue? Okay, we're going to skip that intro. Okay, the prologue was just the intro. Glad to know I can watch that whenever I want. I thought there might be some sort of tutorial that had some sort of story elements, perhaps. Okay. Select region. Only one region is available in the early access. They're going to have all 4 of these at some point. But for now, we're doing the Trouble in Westmire. Silverkeep, a town situated on the far isolated western reaches of the world. Its quiet existence is now threatened by the undead, rising in droves against the living. Come to Silverkeep's defense and uncover a treacherous plot that will span Westmire and the other continents. Alright. Select our hero. So there are several heroes to pick from. 6 in total at the moment. We've got Lucius, very close to my father's name. So that's a little bit tempting. And he seems to be a bit of a sword and board type character from what I've seen. He's a warrior, swordsmanship, leadership. The boring standard warrior choice. Then we've got Catherine the Cleric. I do love playing healers in games, especially like paladin themed healers. Let's see. And I'm going to read some of this. I'd like to know what's going on with these characters, because I think we're going to encounter them all later in the game. So let's just go ahead and start with Lucius. Is a former soldier who now wanders the realm as a free agent, helping those in need. He is an expert combatant and possesses strong battle instincts, which makes him a natural leader on the field. 30 hit points, 13 initiative. We don't need to go too deep into the skills or anything. We got Catherine, is a cleric of the Holy Order. Holy warriors who train to combine both faith and steel to become paragons of justice and strength. As a peacekeeper of the realm, she fights tirelessly to defend the realm against threats of both physical and supernatural origin. Okay, so less of a tank. I imagine she's the healer, but she might have some sort of offensive holy magic. So we've got Bertram here. Is this the difficulty level? Is that what I'm seeing? No, it's just they have their own individual cool looking like sigils. Alright, Bertram. Definitely the ranger character. I see he's got sharpshooter, trapper, and sentry. Is a ranger of the wild. Being an expert tracker and a highly adaptable survivalist, he's often called upon for hunting and scouting missions. His skills make him uniquely suited for leading expedition groups through unfamiliar terrains. We've got Alphonse, the scoundrel, definitely the rogue character. Assassin, sabotage, subterfuge. Alphonse is a scoundrel who has spent time amongst the best of the worst, honorable thieves, unscrupulous cutthroats, and deadly assassins. The world is his playground, and he intends to stay alive with his wits and cunning. I've never been one to get too deep into assassin characters. Probably won't be running Alphonse out the gate. We've got Pierre the Spellbinder. An academic and a keeper of the books, Pierre studies the ancient magics that the ancestors wielded in their ascent to power. With the recent resurgence of evils in the land, he has taken it upon himself to study these phenomena firsthand. Okay, so he's our mage. Defense, utility, and control of the battlefield. He can create ethereal objects to protect from harm. Seems very interesting. I hope we get a chance to play with him at some point. Might not be going with him right off the bat. And then we have Ida the Druid. Oh, I love Druid characters. I'm way more drawn to the female characters in this game than I think I've been into female characters in almost any game. I've played a lot of video games in my life, guys, and I'm always playing the dudes. But Holy Paladins and Druid characters are my favorites. So Ida is a wild child who seeks to defend her forest home from the evils that encroaches upon the land, with both her valiant animal companions and her mastery over the force of nature. I'm leaning to her right now. She seems awesome. Primal skills focus on raw fighting power and transformation abilities. Elemental skills focus on mastery of the elements of nature, and animal kinship skills focus on summoning and synergy with the familiar animals of the wild. I am going to go with Ida, I think. She seems super cool. I was leaning heavily towards Catherine, but I think I'm going to go with Ida. Sounds fun. So do I pick these now? You begin the adventure with these cards in your deck. Okay, so the art just took a second to load. I was wondering. What do we have? We have Strength, Dexterity, and Intelligence. Intelligence -1. Okay, Dexterity and Strength going up. Strength seems to be our primary attribute. That seems important to know. Our specialization is Druid. We unlock these at higher renowns. Okay. We can cause bleed. We deal damage. Okay, we're very strength focused. I'm just seeing if there's anything cool here. Summon a Spirit Wolf. If it dies, we lose HP equal to its last hit, essentially. We get some guards in the form of dodges. Okay, so we're very bleed focused. Now let's see our renown bonuses. We have 0 renown. Whatever this is. I guess it just gives us, we can spend some of it to make this a bit easier. If we fail our first run through, maybe we come back with bonus renown and we can give ourselves all these bonuses to make our times a bit easier. Each renown, earn renown by completing certain quests in an act for the first time with this hero, then use it to customize your starting bonuses for this run. You can change between any of these bonuses as long as you have the requisite amount of renown. Okay, got it. You know what? Let's go with Ida. She may be good, she may be bad, I have no idea. We've got Classic Mode, you revive in town upon being defeated in battle. I like that. I'm not interested in Hard Mode, but let's just see for knowledge's sake. what the different bonuses and detriments are. So nothing to prove here. This mode removes any overly punishing elements to contend with. Heroes start with 50% increased HP. The party is defeated in battle, resurrect in town with 20% HP and a 1-day time penalty. Okay, so the adventure ends that the entire party is defeated. We have normal HP. Heroes start with less HP. Enemies have stronger abilities, and the adventure ends at the entire party. So, but you get increased item rarity, which is kind of cool. So, I mean, if this game comes out and, you know, it's fully fleshed out and it's an awesome game that I want to keep playing on the channel, you guys love it, I could definitely see going into the hard mode. I love whenever your enemies get extra abilities. That adds extra depth to the game, which I'm all about. And I like a balanced hard experience. So let's go for normal right now because I have no idea what I'm doing. Officer Aaron, you there. You were with the soldiers that came in from the south. With me, the undead ahead look like nasty ones. We'll push through this group and regroup with Captain Roderick and his men in the garrison. If you're handy with that weapon of yours, now would be a good time to use it. You know what we look like? From League of Legends. What's her name? Not Nita? Man, I haven't played League of Legends in years. What's her name? The one who transforms into like a cat and like pounces at people. Anyway, guys, perform an attack by picking a card, then picking a target in range. So can I attack units that are not in my row? I can. Okay. So this looks to be my energy at the bottom. Now do the same with the defense card and play it on yourself instead. I think if I double click on one of these I saw in the menu, it just plays it on myself. Okay, this guy's got some HP left. Every skill has an action point. I see that. It's probably the ones on the side. Shown in the blue orb, right? Spend your remaining AP wisely. So I'm going to spend it to take this guy out. Make sure I'm clicking on him and not some random tile. And then we end turn. So we can see their intent, and we can see who's coming up next. So he's attacking me, it looks like, for 4 damage. He's got 19 HP, and I can see that he intends to attack... No, he's going to attack Aaron, who also has a guard up. No, he doesn't. Okay, I'm looking at my own guard. The way the numbers are overlaid is a little awkward, but that's okay. So he's going to move forward. He's going to move back. Nice one. I must admit I took you for an amateur, but now we might survive this one just yet. By my side. Let's take them down together. Okay. Officer Aaron has drawn a trigger card. Hover on the icon on him to preview it. Attack while standing beside him to trigger this effect. When an ally in the row attacks, follow up and deal 3 damage. Okay. So if I move into this lane, I have to be standing beside him. In the same row. Okay. I feel like I could play this like super long game. Let's see, what is shift? I can just take this thing out. I don't actually need to trigger that. I can just go ahead and smack him. Or does it not want me to do that? Yeah, no, it wants me to learn the effect. It's telling me basically that to switch rows, it takes actions. Okay. Now we have to attack while standing beside him. And we can shift him back. I don't know if his attack requires him to be standing closer to me or something like that. But we got it done. Well fought. Let's get a move on before more of them come. The garrison is just up ahead. We get some experience for our trouble. We get the last hit bonus. And flawless bonus. So it makes sense. Yeah. We want to try and have flawless victories. It looks like we get 2 items here. We get some gold. Standard. Embroidered gloves. It gives us a new card. So items in this game don't just give you stat bonuses. They also give you access to different abilities. Okay. I mean, this doesn't seem to be great for us. We only have 1 magic missile card. And the medicinal leaf, which I'm assuming is a heal item. I should have hovered over that for a second. That was a bit of an accident. So Act 1, Trouble in Westmire. So we're in a bit of a city. We've got an overworld here. We can go look at Ida. Check out our cards. I don't even know if I want to give her this because I think it's just weaker than all of our other stuff. This doesn't come with any type of stats or anything. Go to the menu, town, heroes, journal. Okay, we're at Silver Keep. Just kind of giving us an idea of where we are in the story. Let's go back to town. So we've got gold up here, a supply resource, essential adventuring supplies when traveling overland or through the darkest dungeons. And then we have fate here, a measure of your good fortune and karma used for altering your destiny. Spend points to redo a bad challenge roll, taking the new outcome. If negative, you will be forced to reroll successes, taking the new outcome. Okay. Alright, let's talk. Let's do what we're supposed to do, I suppose. Officer Aaron, welcome to the garrison. It isn't much, but it'll have to do on such short notice. Where are my manners? I'm Officer Aaron of the Town's Guard. Wish we had met under better circumstances, naturally. This here is our guild hall. We've converted it to house survivors like yourself, so make yourself at home. In the meantime, you should speak with Captain Roderick. He's in charge around here. There's Captain Roderick. Captain, we have a druid with us. Got the fight in her blood from what I've seen. At ease, Officer Aaron. And greetings, traveler. Your arrival to our fair city couldn't have come at a worse time. The undead curse that lays on this land has been a thorn in our side for centuries. Centuries, Jesus. But an attack of this magnitude? Unheard of. Foul magic has disabled the waypoints as well. Smells like the work of enemy action, if you ask me. Indeed, officer. Anyway, Captain Roderick's the name. I'm in charge of this garrison. We've already evacuated the civilians to Highholm before the incident with the waypoints, so it's just battle essential personnel here. The situation's dire. We've got our hands full tending to the injured, so I urge you to help my men push back the undead in the immediate area. The dead outnumber us 3-1 out there. The most pressing concern now is the garrison storehouse up north. It's been overtaken by local gangs, but if you can wrestle control back from them, it would greatly help with the defense effort. Leave it to us, sir. I've got a good feeling about this one. Godspeed, and keep your wits about you out there. Before we leave, let's see if you can recruit help from the guild hall. Things will go a lot smoother with another pair of hands. So we've got a blacksmith, we've got the guild hall, we got Sister Ophelia. So this looks like maybe a shop. Blacksmith, you know, that sort of thing. Let's go to the guild hall first and see what's up. The guild hall is wide and airy, originally designed to accommodate crowds for the town's festivities. Now it is a temporary refuge for sullen-faced adventurers nursing all manners of injuries. Most shirk away as you approach, unwilling to head back out. You are about to write off finding a hire when you run into a fellow adventurer. So we get to pick one of 4 people. So we don't. It's kind of weird we don't get all 5 as options, but we get Bertram, Lucius, Alphonse, or we can get someone random. So we can either have the old mage, we can have the young tank guy, or we can have the ranger. I kind of want to take Alphonse. This guy would, like I said, I think he gives us just a frontliner. But we're already kind of a frontliner. This guy gives us range. This guy gives us range. I feel like is magic, you know what I mean? Let's take Alphonse. He seemed cool. Alphonse the scoundrel. Oh no, this is the, oh my bad. This is the assassin, actually. Can I not go back? I don't think I can. If you're heading out, you're going to need someone who knows the city streets. His sharp senses and street savvy could come in handy. Whatever. We'll roll with it. I'm not mad at it. You leave the guild hall, new companion in tow. Humble beginnings, but a beginning nonetheless. I was really hoping to get the old mage guy. I thought he looked cool. And I wanted to experience magic in the game. But this is alright. Maybe we have some synergies with bleed. Who knows? And let's go visit Sister Ophelia. By the light, you look like you've seen better days. I will do what I can to heal your wounds, but anything beyond that, well, resources are strained at the moment as we fend off the undead. Please do what you can to protect the innocents here. If necessary, return to the sanctuary for further healing. Light guide you, traveler. Okay, we're fully healed. Revive a fallen hero, a worthwhile donation, a 50% chance to earn fate. Okay. I'm not going to spend any gold yet until I know what I can buy. Huh. There's some chat options here. Medicinal leaf is something we picked up. It's a consumable. Adds grit into your hand. When used outside battle, restores 2 HP. So grit is the card. Okay, it lets us heal in battle. Or we can buy some small health vials or stamina vials. Interesting. Okay, so good to know. I'm tempted to buy these, actually. But I'm going to see what my characters have in their inventory. We already have vials. Does he come with one? He does not. So I might want to pick up one for him. Talents. Oh, we're going to have to look at all this. Resources, that's fine. We have an extra health file, or is that just hers and we're moving it around? Nope, they can each use it. Okay. Give her that. What are our talents? +2 bonus to events while in the wilderness. Gain a 2 bonus to perception tests. Can use daggers and swords. Can use bows and quivers. So she can become a ranged character if we'd like. She can use light and medium armor. He does criticals. Okay, so he's got some sort of crit strat. We have some abilities that lend towards bonus damage on Ida. Immutable. Not affected by stat bonuses. Okay. Okay, this guy is definitely your combo dude. Combo, crits. Okay. We'll figure his stuff more out in a bit. See his talents. Ignore initiative penalty when ambushed. Can equip a weapon in your offhand. Okay, so instead of holding a shield, I guess this would... One of these is offhand. Yeah, okay, it's the shield. That makes sense. Can use daggers and swords. +2 bonus to stealth tests. Okay, so these tests are important to know. So if we have like a dialogue option or something where it wants us to test our perception, we use her. Stealth for him. Got it. That's not what I want. I want to go back to town. And let's go to the blacksmith and see what they have. I mean, they have some stuff. See what she says. Hey there, I'm Jun, resident blacksmith at your service. Granted, it doesn't look like much, but it's the best we can do until something's done about the undead out there. I can sell the gloves for a little bit of gold. I'm not going to do that. Are these worth getting? Maybe. We're not going to mess with any of the gear either. It's just good to know what she has available. Got a graveyard. Got some guards at the gates. Okay. And that's, I think, all we need to do. Come back here. Okay, so we can dismiss him. There are no more available heroes for us to recruit. Alright, so where are we headed? Are we exiting the town now? We've got 2 main quests. This one is recommending, I think, that we're a higher level, perhaps. So let's go and take back the storehouse. Ready to head out. We'll have to loop around the garrison to get to the storehouse. Steady as we go. If things start getting too tough, we should head back to Sister Ophelia for healing. Okay. The garrison storehouse contains useful equipment, but has been overtaken by raiders. Chase them out. Clear prior nodes in the path to access this area. Huh. Oh, I see. So it's like we're going in a... like a cinnamon roll pattern. Got it. The Restless Dead. Whoa, 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 whoa. So first... okay, so they are in order. Alright, so we have to do this first. Got it. Let's go there and try and clear out this one. I'm assuming it's just going to be a fight. And it is. So 3 zombies this time. Our boy's going to go first. He's got a lot of HP. Hover over an enemy's intent to see their next action and target. Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. So he's going to attack him. He's attacking him. And he's attacking Ida over here. Okay. So now's a good time to kind of look at our stuff and see what kind of attacks we can do. We don't need to guard with Alphonse, so we can go full-on attack. Stab seems like something we want to use last. Okay. Discard a card if an attack card gained 4 vigil. If a defense card... So I can go feint. Discard my parry. Wait, how does this work? Yeah, give it to myself. Discard my parry. And give myself some huge critical. Same thing. Let's see. Oh. Enemies change their actions if they can't fight a target in rage. Right click on their cell. Okay. I'm still in the tutorial, guys, and I'm trying to make next level plays. Right click on their cell. Okay, so, oh, that's good information. I couldn't see their cards, I didn't know. So this one's an attack movement. This one is an attack ranged. Okay. Click back on my guy. It's not letting me do it. Alright, I see their possible actions. That's great. Is it forcing me to, like, end my turn or something? Come on, game. Don't do that to me. This is a debuff, actually. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Is this a debuff? It gives them critical. So it seems like it says it's a debuff. It's not letting me use it on myself. How is that a debuff? Does that make sense to you guys? I had to target them to give myself more critical. That didn't make much sense to me. Could just be a stupid dummy. Remember to make use of Officer Aaron's trigger attack to gain a situational advantage. You'll gain opportunities to add such cards to your deck later on as well. Hopefully you guys don't mind me stumbling a little bit as I try to learn here. So 3 times 3, but I have to consider my critical as well. Let's see if we can get this kill here. So did that not count? Your next hit deals 15 more damage? Wow, that was pretty garbage. Okay, we did all that work, and it apparently doesn't apply to multi-attack cards. I thought I was going to do like some huge combo there. Didn't work. Okay, so this is close range. I'm going to have to move to use tackle. So what does close range entail? It's not telling me. I'm assuming it means, let's see, if I hover over it, I can attack 2 in front. So even if I move up, I won't be able to hit the zombie in the back. Okay, so let's use 1 dodge. And we're going to attack this one twice. This guy is gonna... We're not taking any damage, which is all I care about. I don't think our perfect score counts. Or gets messed up if that guy takes the damage. It's only us, I do believe. And we're getting a chance to see how bleed interacts. So he took some extra damage. And as we fight harder enemies, I'm going to be looking more and more at what they're able to do. Okay. Let's just kill this dude for 3. Stealth attack. Hidden blade. Draw a card, gain 4 critical. Yeah, let's just hit this guy. It's pretty big damage. Who's he attacking? Same guy off to the side. Yeah, let's end our turn. Can we kill this thing? Probably. You gotta be over there. I hate that I had to like hover over this tiny little spot on the base. If you're wondering why it's like it's messing me up. I can't hover over the model. I have to hover over the base. Very particular. But that went fine. Braided Cord +5 to initiative seems good, and Splinter Bomb, when used in battle, deals 6 damage to enemies in a square. So who has the best initiative out of our group? Where do we check that? Down here, obviously. Initiative of 15 and 12. So let's give her the necklace, make her a little bit faster. Okay, that just goes in your item pocket. We'll hold on to that for now, unless he can hold it, and he can. Okay, cool. We haven't leveled yet, either. Go back to the map. And head on to the next location. Looks like there's a boss up ahead. And these are new enemies. These are skeletons. Let me go ahead and see what kind of cards they have. Okay, they're attacking her for 6. Do 2 damage to a target in an adjacent lane. Move to target lane. So it's a bit of a movement and an attack. And they have really good guard skills at 9 with this block card. Okay. This Thunderclap card seems to synergize well with Alphonse. I wonder if they're immune to bleeds. Skeletons are. Wouldn't that make sense? Okay, I might want to move to the other lane. And then I can hurl Javelin. Or maybe I should just attack and then move. Okay. I was just seeing if I could move diagonally. Let's go for this damage here, apply some bleed. Can I forceful swipe and move this guy to the other? Dang, I can't. I was like, man, can I swipe him into here and make them move, use their turns to move? That's not a thing that I can do. So let's just hurl the javelin. Very cool. They can use triggers as well. It's useful to have abilities that shift enemy positions to counter this. Just hit him for the big damage. And then we could kill him. But I don't want to take a hit. So I'll move back. I want the bonus experience. This guy is not dead, but he's using a ranged attack now. Who are you attacking again? Okay. Alright, I don't care if they all attack him. So let's just make sure we kill this guy. Let's see what card we draw. Do a critical here. Yeah, I don't want to take that damage. Let's just get rid of him. We could have killed this zombie up, or this skeleton up here. We'll just keep using Aaron as a damage sponge for us. Alright, we finally get our summoned Spirit Wolf. Might not be necessary at all. Take out that skeleton first. Let's see what this thing is attacking. We can do some damage. We can move. Yeah, we can kill him. Crit is more effective. Draw a card, gain 4. Okay. Get that critical and see what sneak attack does. Yeah, so there we go. We figured it out. Can't believe we didn't level. Look how close that is. But we did level on Ida. Very cool. And we get a rare item, it looks like. +1 to initiative, 10% increased gold found, and +1 dexterity. That's awesome. You've gained a skill point from leveling up. Spend it on your skill grid by clicking on this icon beside the hero's portrait. You can also access the skill grid from your hero page. Alright. So... what? Okay, we just got to click on that up here. So we got some unlocks. Learn a random skill from any of your schools. Primal, Elemental, Animal Kingship. So either way, I've got to go through these random things. Increase our max HP, learn a new talent. Discard. Master a skill in your deck. Transformation abilities is what I was the most curious about. Let's go here and unlock this node. So pick a new card to add to your deck. You will also gain 1 strength, dexterity, or intelligence based on the skill. Beast Affinity. Trigger, add a predator dexterity to a random Soul Link beast after 2 turns. Require Soul Link. See, that's a lot of keywords for a card I don't even know what it does yet. We can get another Javelin, which I like. It's a ranged ability. Apply 2 root to a target. So they just can't move. And they follow us whenever we move. I'll take Beast Affinity. That gives us dexterity. This gives us strength. Yeah, you know what? I think this is just the most useful card. I don't even know what that other card does yet. But I know having that good range in the bleed is great. And we're going to see what Primal does. We right-click on it here. I thought that this would be the strength-focused build, but maybe not. Some rare cards down there, legendary cards. Okay, well, we're done with that. And let's go ahead and make sure we equip. We can give her even more equipment, more initiative, make sure she goes first. And let's go back to the map. As we head into what looks to be a boss battle. Freezing Touch. They have an archer as well. I don't know if we're going to be able to perfect this boss. If I've got what it takes. But there's 3 lanes of combat here. We're going to look at his abilities in a second. I want to see Intense right now. Okay. He's going to use Rush. He's going to move here and then deal damage to everyone in this tile, is what I see. He retains guard and he applies 2 chill every time damage is dealt. I don't care about this guy. I want to kill this archer, like, right now. I can shift. Bring him there. Perfect. Okay, I can't hit him with bleed now, though. And let's go ahead and take some points off the boss. Alright, now we get a chance to take this guy out. He's going to die to his bleed. Tempted just to take him out. Let's go ahead and sneak attack into a stab. That seemed like a heck of a lot of damage. He takes damage as we expected. He moves forward. Ah, I thought he... Okay. It said directly in front of him, and I could see his movement. I didn't think we would take that hit. I didn't understand his ability correctly. Okay, we can only hurl javelins. He's gonna guard. Okay. We need 2 to move back here. Just go ahead and take him out. That way we can deal with the boss. We're already not getting a perfect run. It's okay. And that just comes from not fully understanding the cards, I suppose. I'm gonna move over here. It's hard to pass up straight up 12 damage. That also works with him. And it turns out we don't have to be in the same vertical row. We can also be in the same like horizontal row, depending on your perception. If you're looking at their perspective from the battlefield, it's different. Man, if we draw an attack, we get another AP and we can use another ability. Nope, we didn't draw an attack. But we would have been able to do a sick, like, stab. Oh, well. So he's going to throw up some big block, which does not go away, as we've learned. Shield bash. This takes our entire turn. Is that worth it? We could do 2 swipes instead. Okay, let's get more critical. I'm trying to get more critical. Okay. We'll do that. And that should be GG. So yeah, it sucks that just because I sort of misunderstood his positioning, that I couldn't get the perfect there, but that's okay. She still gets the flawless bonus, so your entire party doesn't lose it. And he's still leveled, so that's great. And for our trouble, we get short bow, cover fire. It's a trigger. A prime shot. Okay. You've certainly got a knack for staying alive. The garrison should be a little safer now with your help. That leaves our main objective, the garrison's storehouse. It's right up ahead through the streets. We had to barricade it off from the garrison when the bandits attacked. With luck, we'll be able to deal with them without too much trouble. Alright, let's go and take back the storehouse, I guess. We've got a little bit of damage, but not too much. And we've got a party decision to make. So on the way to the storehouse, you pass by 3 soldiers nursing an assortment of injuries. They advise caution when dealing with the bandits. Front door is blockaded, and they'll have crossbows waiting for you if you get in, one of them says. Down the road, you arrive at a garrison storehouse. A bandit peers out from an arrow slit on the 2nd floor. Scram, unless you've got a death wish, he sneers before heading back inside. The front door doesn't budge when you push on it. It might give way with some force, but the earlier soldier's warning comes to mind. So we can force the door, pick one hero to attempt a might check, strength. She's got a 50% chance to succeed on Ida because she is a strength hero. Or search for another point of entry, which gives me a 40-40 with a perception check. She has a bonus to perception, but let's try and force the door, I guess. You are attempting a challenge, a test of your skill and luck. Picking an appropriate skill for the task at hand will grant a higher bonus on your dice roll, but note that the skill you used will be exhausted until your next rest. Roll higher than the challenge difficulty to succeed. Remember, there are always consequences to failing the roll. So we'll pick Ida. Then we have to pick a skill. We have a roll modifier. This one's a +5. These are +6. I'm tempted to use tackle just because I kind of want to be playing from the back. But we can go ahead and use like a forceful swipe. Let's roll. If we fail, she takes damage. So is this pure luck? And our final result, okay, is a 27 rather. We roll a 19. And we gained experience, so that's pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and remember to do this. I was surprised it let me do this while we were okay. While we were in the midst of this. Let's perhaps go up here. Oh, is it not letting me do this in the middle of it? Dang it. Okay. We'll do it after. Continue. Pick one hero to attempt a reflex check. Okay. The door breaks open in splinters, revealing the interior of the storehouse. You count a total of 3 bandits, and a moment of tense standoff ensues. Then, a brutish-looking man by the supply crates in the back yells out in anger, pointing at you. 2 other bandits wielding crossbows by the door take aim and fire. So Alphonse has an 80% chance. I don't think we need to be that scared. We have a +4 modifier here. I could pick something that's like +3 and then all I have to do is roll a 1. That seems like we really can't fail here. I'd like to probably just go for... just to use the observe, maybe. Let's just use a stab. Try and guarantee we win. Yeah, okay, I get it. And for our trouble, we get more experience. I like that a lot. You close in on the bandits and the battle is joined. So whether we got any benefit from that, I don't know, but we definitely didn't get hurt, which is cool. We can summon a spirit wolf, something I've been wanting to use. That just blocks us. See if we can't get rid of this bandit guy. He is going to attack Alphonse. Okay, so he gives guys guard. He retains his guard. He gets Thorn's aura. That's annoying. And he has vampiric touch. This dude is super annoying. But let's get rid of his damage dealers if we can. My thing is, I don't know how strong the Spirit Wolf is going to be. I can move here, tackle, kill this guy. Because he's going to help me. Oh, man, I was hoping it took it out of the deck whenever that happened. Okay, let's draw a card, gain critical. Hope it's an attack. It's not. Wow, we've gotten so unlucky. But we've got big guard. It's not going to fully cover us, unfortunately. If that had been an attack, we'd have killed this guy and guarded. But this dude can be a pretty big problem. And unfortunately, Aaron is doing nonsense. Not helpful. And we've kind of missed our opportunity to get past those dudes. So, Thorns is a thing we need to be aware of. Let's see if it bypasses guard. Yeah, it definitely does. Can we cause this type of stuff to bleed? These like barricades. Doesn't seem like it. We're learning, guys. We're trying to pick up the game. I want to get some critical, but I don't have... I was going to use feint and stealth attack. Yeah, I don't think there's any clean way to do this. You're attacking him. You're attacking her. I can... Damn, I can't. I can't do any of what I was just thinking of doing. I can go stab, stab. But it's... That Thorn's aura is going to mess me up. Does he still have Thorn's aura? Yes. She's going to take a beating this turn. Let's try, I guess, just to destroy one of these. Yeah, she's going to take some heavy hits. But now we can kill this guy and probably wreck this dude as well. He healed up. Cool. He's looking to heal himself. Let's just make sure we get all the kills we can. I just want to draw another attack card, for God's sakes. Well, I can't take any more disappointment, so let's just parry. And we'll kill this guy next turn. He's been completely useless this battle. He's attacking there. We can move out of his way. Let's dodge first, where we don't take Thorns damage. In turn. Okay. Man, I wish he had some movement abilities. Let's attack. And then move. Wish there was a way we could get some extra stuff going, but there isn't. That Thorns Aura is going to mess us up. So let's just... stab and then move. I think that was basically just him like having to skip his turn because his attack couldn't do anything. See what the Spirit Wolf does. It's got 18 HP and it does 4 damage. I don't know if I control that. Sorry guys, I'm trying to remember who has like what range. He's attacking the wolf. We've nearly got him dead. Wow, knock back the wolf. Does the wolf go before us? Because he's going to take the last hit from us, which kind of sucks. But level 3 on Ida. No flawless bonus this time. That's okay, though. And we get 2 rare items for our trouble. The Corruption Talons. Bonus Dexterity. And Lightning Resistance. Interesting. Gain 5 critical draw 1 cards. That'll be great for Alphonse. And then Rare Crystals, a crafting ingredient. A victory for us. Let's head back to the garrison. And yeah, there we go, guys. I think that's pretty much it. Let's go for Primal, I suppose. We'll unlock that node and see what we get. So this looks to be a rare card. Default movement is free. Discard after 3 uses or at the end of turn. Moves remaining 0. Huh. Sure, I'll take that. It'll increase my dexterity. And then he shall take this, and let's see what he gets. Another stealth attack. That was pretty good in the battles where we used it. Remove a card from an ally's hand and add it to your hand for the rest of the battle. We'll take another stealth attack. Alright, and let's go into our equipment. Not sure exactly where this goes. Ah, hand. There we go. And let's go to her. Can she use the bow? She can. But I don't have the prime shot ability, so I'm just going to take that off. Alright, guys. Back to the map. And let's go turn in our quest. And I think that's going to be it for today. I wanted to give you guys a feel for the game and see if you actually liked it or not. I think it's great. Just whether or not it's flushed out, you know. Go ahead and heal up. You obtain the following. 1 renown. So granted to all heroes in the party upon completion of this adventure. Allows you to customize and unlock more starting perks for the heroes in future runs. Very cool. Excellent work out there, Officer Aaron. Head over with some of the reserves to secure the area. Right away, Captain. Now, even as we speak, there are battles being waged on multiple fronts along the outer perimeter of the garrison. A few adventurers like yourselves have been dispatched to 2 choke points to hold the line. My resources are stretched thin as it is. I'll need you to head out to support the defense effort. Make sure none of the undead break through. Alright, so defending the garrison. It looks like at some point we're going to have access to all the different heroes, which is cool. Alphonse doesn't 100% fit my playstyle, and Ida's a little strange. She's okay, but I might have had a better time with the cleric character or the old mage character. So that's kind of the fun, I think, of this game, is eventually we're going to be able to mix and match our party as we want. And, you know, if it feels awkward now, it'll feel great in the future. Anyway, guys, I'm Brett. My channel is Goodtalk Gaming. I hope you enjoyed this kind of first look at this game. It's in early access. I think it's pretty great for what it is. And early access games sometimes aren't polished. This one's pretty damn good. It's called Gordian Quest. It was 20 bucks on Steam. I'm not a big YouTuber. Nobody gives me this stuff for free. So I hope you guys appreciate that I get to take you along on the journey, and we get to check out the game together. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff if you're interested. And as always, y'all, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.